So some of you may or may not know, bench grinders are not supposed to be used with aluminum. I recently bought an old bench grinder because I had sold my other one and it was kind of junk, and I thought, well, I'll just find some sort of older one, so I did. And somebody's been using it on aluminum. I want you to see what happens to these wheels when it's got aluminum in it. So here's the old girl here. Just on a wooden stand. It's nothing fancy. I don't do anything that heavy. See how this is caked up on her? Look how... See if I can zoom in a little bit here. It's hard to see, but it's actually impregnating the wheel. It's molten down at such heat that it's stuck in it. Well, what happens when it does that? When it forces its way in between the pores of these wheels? Well, I'll tell you what happens. See a little torn out area right there? Edge of my thumbnail. Around here. You can see some more areas where it's had more and broken off. These wheels get forward because they're fragile. You could hit this wheel and break snot out of it if you wanted to. See how it's getting down in the pores? This side is almost worse. So the aluminum gets down in the pores of these wheels. The more coarse the wheel, the worse it is. When it does that, it starts to explode. Little pieces fly off of it. Well, that's fine and dandy. That's not something you really want to happen. But at some point in time, the stress that the entire wheel is under can cause, not every time, but it can cause these wheels to just blow up. And at that point, it don't matter if you got your safety goggles on or not. If your wheels blow up and you're standing near it, it's bad. It's a safety issue. Even for me, I'm pretty big on like safety third, but this is a safety issue. You don't use aluminum on these type of wheels. What do you use for aluminum? Well, I'll show you. Got a foot switch. Not plugged in right now. Flap wheels. Flap wheels are great for aluminum. It can't impregnate them. Can't go down inside the pores of them. And if they get kind of like that, you can use them on, a piece of wood or something if you had some project like that. But these things are relatively cheap. I buy mine from a local flea market, and this is just a Harbor Freight grinder. And some dog chain and some general construction screws I think I got from Menards or something. And then this is a foot pedal from Harbor Freight. So I have complete control when I'm grinding. Usually my aluminum pieces are kind of bigger. And also aluminum scratches real easy. So I can use different grits on this and just on and then again off. And that's it. So no for aluminum, yes on aluminum. I almost never do a safety video about anything, but some people just don't seem to know this. So there we are. Thanks for watching. Please subscribe.